Okay, so oh wait, hold up. So I was pulling up the American Communist Party, but I know there's another Communist Party. But the Phoenix Revolutionary Communists, different group. Uh oh wow, looks like they're having a meetup tomorrow. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Oleg von Ludwig says, Ryan, I have your phone number. Oh no. JK. Oh. What the hell? All right, whatever. Let's see this new Communist Party. So the Revolutionary Communists. I'm trying to let me find their main. Okay, Revolutionary Communists of America. They got started, or they like rebranded recently. So, um, so these guys have been firing like crazy. Um, then there's a chapter of Phoenix, but now there's the American Communist Party. So here's their leadership. Okay. That's Haas. Does this guy have a cozy channel or am I tripping out? Jackson Hinkle from my hometown. Let's go. All right. I like how they have red hats like a MAGA hat. That's funny. You know, these guys don't look as soy as the other guy, the other party that I've seen. It's all men and they actually look kind of in shape. Like Hinkle definitely works out. Um I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that these guys are Trotskyites. I mean, I'm sorry, they're tankies. They're like Stalinists or whatever, Marxist Leninists. Whereas the Revolutionary Communists of America are Trotskyites, which is like the gayest form of communism. It's like they're like left communism. These guys are more authoritarian, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a Fed op to divide the right or the left, but whatever. In any case, we're gonna have to keep tabs on these guys, but let's check out their video. Let's see how it is. I like their logo. I gotta give them credit. Well, that was actually decent. I mean, my critique is okay. I'll say I'll be charitable. Okay, I'll say the good is it's visionary and it's aspirational. The bad is it's all like CGI because they haven't done anything yet. But the production value is decent and it shows what they stand for, I guess, which is industry, labor, agriculture, jobs, trucking, shipping. But it's like they have a Chinese ship, I can assume, or wherever the hell this is. They have like a BNSF train. The aesthetics are good for like a teaser video, you know? But the logo's nice. I'm pretty sure they literally just ripped this is the CPUSA, the Communist Party USA logo. I'm pretty sure. So, hold on. I want to know what song that is that they're in the background. Yep, Communist Party USA. So yeah, they just stole the logo.
Oleg von Ludwig sent $3 bro check voicemails.
You want me to check it now? Were you the guy that actually called me? Well, I can't because I'm using my phone as the camera. But yeah, I guess you do have my number. I mean, you must be somebody that I gave my number to already. Did you change your name or something? Okay, anyways, so the Revolutionary Communists of America are having their founding Congress in Philadelphia. Interesting. So the Revolutionary Communists are the ones that I've seen in Phoenix. Now here's their website.
"30 years ago, the capitalist class argued that a new millennia of prosperity and stability was opening up. The Soviet Union had collapsed and the ruling class saw this as the final victory of capitalism, the dawn of a new golden age.
Liberal democracy is really all there is now, and we've seen that now in the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe. Communism was in a sense undermined.
But in just a single generation, everything has changed entirely.
Our generation has known nothing but economic crisis, war, political instability, debt, alienation, and misery.
There was a brief upswing for capitalism from the late 40s to the early 1970s.
Never mind.
after World War II. But life has gotten harder by truly every metric since that period came to an end.
And that era of capitalist stability is never coming back. This half-century process of decline has now reached a tipping point.
It is self-evident, indisputable, and impossible to ignore
I know
that we
you.
live in a society in decline. Living standards have worsened for
Slava
several
Ukraini.
generations. Meaningful job prospects are more scarce than ever. Meanwhile, the capitalist inability to manage climate change threatens the foundations of human civilization itself.
Okay, so this group is like mostly women. You could just see the difference now.
That's why in the last 15 years, we have seen increasing political turmoil and radicalization. The 2008 financial crisis, one of our generation's earliest memories, was just the beginning of this process.
Then, in 2016, Bernie Sanders came onto the national scene. There was widespread interest in socialism for the first time in decades. But the reformist socialists like Sanders, AOC, and DSA capitulated to the capitalists in every way.
The time for reformist tinkering is long gone. We need to fight for the complete overthrow of capitalism. We need to organize for a socialist.
I know this girl from somewhere. Where the hell do I know her from?
For a socialist revolution in our lifetime. For the first time in generations, the idea of communism resonates with wide layers of society. A 2023 poll found that 20% of young people believe that communism is their ideal economic system. This process of radicalization has transformed the American political landscape, but it is only the beginning.
The next 10 or 20 years will look nothing like the last 80, and we need to prepare. The burning task of our generation is to organize these tens of millions of communists into a united political force.
Okay, so here's the Trotskyite. Lots of bitches here. Lots of women. All these guys are skinny. Skinny, 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 chubby, skinny, normal-ish. They all look like homosexuals or trannies. Very feminine. Like, what the hell?
We need to bring this new generation of communists together into a disciplined and professional organization.
With roots in every workplace, campus, union, and working class neighborhood. Already, tens of thousands of young people are ready to get organized in the real world. We just need to reach them.
Hundreds and thousands of us have realized that the power of workers flows from our numbers and that as isolated individuals, we can achieve nothing.
We can't keep passively scrolling on Twitter, listening to leftist podcasts, or binging YouTube. The popularity of online communism is a symptom of the changing consciousness, but it offers no real solution. Our duty as communists is not to discuss or debate our ideas in the abstract, but to get to work building an organization that can carry these ideas into the class struggle. We need a new party.
A revolutionary party of action.
A genuine communist party. That is why we are launching the Revolutionary Communists of America.
A new political party to organize
let's
the tens and
all
eventually
join.
hundreds of thousands of revolutionary communists in the United States.
The RCA sets out to build a revolutionary communist organization from coast to coast, with branches and cells in every workplace, every union, every campus, and every neighborhood.
With a presence already in over 30 U.S. cities, we're not starting from scratch. But there is an enormous amount of work to be done.
Our present ranks represent only a tiny fraction of the revolutionary communists in the country,
who number in the tens of thousands, if not the hundreds of thousands.
In 1917, at a time not unlike our own, the whole world seemed plunged into the darkness of World War I. But the Russian Revolution showed the way forward. It was a beacon of hope and optimism. For the first time in history, our class, the working class, overthrew the capitalist rule and took power into their own hands. We are committed to organizing a new victory on these same lines.
We base ourselves...
Just kidding. No, well, I won't talk about it on here.
Norman supporter sent $5 cat food fund.
Oh, thank you, Norman supporter.
On the most advanced
This is Biden right now. When Kamal giving you that, never mind.
Meow, 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 meow.
Is this Meow Mix? Is this like In Sync Meow Mix?
The wet food cats ask for by name.
Okay, that was funny. Anyways.
Ideas in the history of human thought, Marxism. We are guided by the ideas of Marx and Engels, the method of Bolshevism, and the legacy of the Russian Revolution. And as Lenin explained long ago, it is too late to form the party in times of explosion and outburst. The party must be in a state of readiness to launch activity at a moment's notice.
In other words, we need to build the Revolutionary Party now, so we're prepared in the future. With this instrument, our class will be able to end capitalism once and for all.
Communism is not just a good idea or an identity. We're not interested in people who just want to talk. We dedicate ourselves to conquering the ideas of Marxism, intervening in the class struggle, and fighting for revolution. We live in a world brimming with untapped potential, with unimaginable wealth, technology, just waiting to be unleashed for the benefit of humanity. But the profit motive and the capitalist system are fundamental barriers to further human progress.
The hard truth is that there's absolutely no future and no hope for us under this current system.
There is hope, but only in the struggle for a new society.
So if you're a serious communist, it's time to stop being a passive observer.
If you're tired of sitting around and watching everything get worse and worse, this party is for you.
If you want to fight instead of succumbing to this system that's in terminal decline, this party is for you.
If you want to play your part in history and help our class finally overthrow capitalism, this party is for you.
Help us bring together the tens of thousands of communists across this country.
Help us build the revolutionary communists of America.
Maybe it's time to start talking about a red-brown alliance. Just kidding.
Help us build the revolutionary communists of America.
Help us build the revolutionary communists of America.
It's crazy. Oleg von Ludwig says, you think she got a gripper? I don't know what that means. I guess we'll have to find out. You know, you guys know I ran the Orange County Antifa chapter for years. I was deep cover. So I learned how these communist broads operate both inside and out. So nothing new under the sun, but very interesting. The Rob Bob says it's an exercise machine for your hands. Oh, okay. Belisarius says these parties don't matter if they aren't winning elections. Yeah, well, it's not about winning elections. They're a revolutionary party. They're Bolsheviks, so they don't. I mean, the Bolsheviks didn't win elections; they overthrew the government.